What up, though? What's up, y'all? It's Life is Rigged, and I'm gonna wait a little minute to see if anybody come in. Yep. Welcome in. Wait a couple more minutes. Sorry for the all black screen. Oh, yep. So, um, I got a like, but it says 0 people in that's in the chat. Okay, now I jumped to 2. I be getting likes before I even see like, is it anybody in the room? That's weird. But this is random conspiracy thoughts. I had to take a break, fight this matrix right quick. I would like to give thanks to people who donated so far, and if you didn't, if you can donate whatever to my PayPal, Life is Rigged with 2 Z's and 2 R's. And I would like to congratulate the people who did, especially last week, man. It saved my life, bro. Lauren Taylor, I would like to tell you thank you so much, Lauren Taylor, for your contribution. Whatever you give here, you will receive in double. I'll make sure of that because I want to build a community. You know what I'm saying? To where we all got to help each other. Like me helping you, helping y'all too. If I can get the money up to do so, that's one thing I would like to do. Especially people like us because we are targeted and nobody gives a damn about us. And we sitting up here fighting this fight, right? So, Lauren Taylor, thank you so much. Really appreciate you. The next person is Sugar Baby. Thank you so much, Sugar Baby. I don't know. You just don't know how much you saved my life last week because I didn't have any money on the room. It was a dry week to where I didn't make no money. I talk shit, but I get out there and make that money because you got to play the game. That's what you have to do, right, to live. So I know that I can't be a lazy person. The thing about that is that you transfer it to where you can just start your own business. But then once you try to start your own businesses, if you're not on point, aware and alert at every given moment, they are trying to take your business down. I have lost a business before, lost a house, a business, a lot of shit. And they thought that would break me. So the first chapter of this random conspiracy thoughts is that it's unbreakable. You can't break me. You can't break thee, because thee is aware, and awareness is understanding that this place don't mean shit. Okay? I mean, when you walk out your house, you be high vibration and vibrating and searching for new knowledge and being aware of your surroundings, picking up data, collecting data, watching other people moves, watching the whole scene, right? But it don't mean that, even though I know that this world ain't shit, it don't mean that I come out and just be like, negative energy. All this Debbie Downer shit that I say, when I walk outside, I'm not gonna say I'm smiling, but it's like in a sense that I'm smiling in the inside. Of course, things have to be okay for you to be smiling. If shit get too hectic, you're not gonna be smiling. That's understandable. But for the most part, when you step out in this world, you're supposed to smile. Let them know that there's nothing they can do that can break you, because you just don't understand how many people, entities are against you. If you can see when you walk out your house, when you get around crowds of people, if you can see, just like the glasses they wore and they live, let's say if the people who the people who are against you have a red glow around them a blue glow around them when they are against you. Whenever you put on these glasses, if you can see how many people that will be in the blue that's coming for you or watching you or against you, you will scratch your head and say, why? And how many, and why is this many people? You'll be shocked, because you are the player in the game. Every time you come around, everything shifts around you. Maybe not. If it does, that means it's a setup coming. So be aware. It could be something small. It could be just to embarrass you or get you triggered. You know what I mean? And to make you lose your composure. Everything be straight. I remember a girl said that in high school. She said everything be looking all regular. Then you come in, it's like the energy changes when you come in. Whatever energy you want, people will be looking at you, be trying to get on your energy. Like you change it. Like I used to come in late and I used to have interesting topics to talk about in class, because, the teacher used to get so mad. I used to be so quiet because I always used to be like 5 minutes late. I was late on purpose because I had to mentally prepare myself to go in this stupid ass classroom, because I knew that it was bullshit that they were teaching. And I remember in high school, in 10th grade, in American history, they was talking about the Indians and all that. When I come in, it was like she would start early just so she can be started, just so I can walk in while they reading out the book type shit. Like, I used to be like, damn, I was like 3 minutes late one time, and she was already had the class reading up in chapter 9 or whatever, leading off from the last time we was reading. I'm like, I looked at her like, come on, nah. It's 3 minutes late, and you already, this guy is already blazing the trail, read 2 paragraphs already. I'm like, lady, you trying to set me up, made me look stupid. She was doing that. So, and it was a time I came in late, and she was like, oh, so since you so late and since you so, important, what do you, she's asked some type of question like, what do you think about Thanksgiving, and do you celebrate Thanksgiving, and do you know what that means? And I told her, um, I don't celebrate Thanksgiving, but I use that opportunity to get around family members and but to me, Thanksgiving is the white man stealing our land and giving us and saying thank you. I said something like that to her. The whole class was like, what the fuck? What? And she got mad. I was like, you asked me what, and I can't remember nothing else. But I was challenging her, and I was asking her questions she couldn't answer, and she was stuttering. It was like I backed her into a corner, and I was like, all right, I stopped because it seemed like you can't handle, and I ain't trying to, one up on you or nothing. I'm just coming in late. That's all. You asked me what I think, so I just told you, smoothed it down. But after that, she got me kicked out of the class. She went to the my counselor and had me out the class because she couldn't take the fact that I challenged her like that. She never been challenged like that, and she just. So you know what I'm saying. So it's like you gonna be attacked, man. So you can't let things get to you. Jobs, the economy, um, you know. You have to be numb to these things because when it's happening, you just be like whatever. I was prepared to be in my car and sleep or whatever in the cold in Detroit, where you can get killed sitting in your car. And I know I don't need to be vulnerable out there like that. Then everything I said will be in vain if I get taken out. You know? So, but I was ready to do it if it came to. But I like to give another shout out to Sugar Baby. Man, y'all just don't know that he saved a brother. All y'all saved my life, really, but he really came through because it was like the next day. And I wasn't worried. I was just like, whatever happens, happens. But I ain't want to be, I don't want to be out there. But shit, it was just economy just dried up. So I'm just sitting there like, man, dude, no work. I remember I seen it coming. I can see it coming. I was like, look, don't tell me I'm gonna have a week where I don't work. You know what I'm saying? And I told y'all I got laid off at the lumberjack, right? Oh, that was good. I ain't had no problem. I was getting good money. I was for like 9 months, but every day was abuse, mental abuse, to where I was just like, that shit. I had so much armor on. They got so mad. Nothing didn't bother me with them. But then I got into the fight with the boss at the last day. See how much shit I gotta go through just for a person like me to make a living, get into fist fights, uh, go to jail. I could have went to jail and lost everything. I just fought him, beat his ass. He got one good hit in. That's it. I got like 5 or 6. He called himself trying to do something, and he backed off. He was scared. You got on my energy. I was raging up, and I remember in the middle of the fight, I was thinking like, man, see what these little motherfucking devils got me doing. So I was like, I can't be here long. I got to get up out of here because the lady was in the house on the phone calling the police. If I would have been still there when the cops got there, I'm the one would have went to jail. I would have lost everything, everything. So I already know since being a kid, growing up in a very, very bad neighborhood, and you fighting outside your hood somewhere, you fight and you run, you get out of there quick, stick and move, and it still sticks with me. Even though I'm old, but I don't get into fights like that. But I'm glad I did get into that one because I got my juices. I was rusty too, and I still whooped his ass. You know what I'm saying? So the next fight, the next one, the nigga gonna really get his ass whooped. I swear. And I ain't going out there looking for no fights. I told y'all what happened. He called me a bitch. He got in my face, called me a bitch. And a little speck of spit from talking got on my face. I lost it, man. I lost it. But cause you know it wasn't warranted, you know. You don't want me putting it in this pile? All right, I'll put it in the other pile. What? What you say? You a bitch. Just off some shit like that. Like they don't got nothing on you. So they just cheating. You know what I'm saying? Cheating. Cause they don't got shit on you. Cheating like a motherfucker. Like, I like, bro, that ain't even know, that don't even match what's going on. Like, you know, so you know he wanted to fight. He knew that the last day I was gonna be there. I didn't. If I did, I would have just really went all out. But I didn't know. So, you know, it's just then I ain't tell y'all about the job by standing at the chipper and you can easily get your eye poked out putting them tree branches in that chipper. I mean, I got whacked in my face so many times, so it was a dangerous job. And I was gonna do a video about being cautious of having they doing dangerous jobs, even if you around the house. You sitting down, you eating, you finish eating, and you got your fork or something sticking out to where if you slam your head down, you can poke your eye out type shit. And you will do that, like, I ain't no way I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna tell you how it can happen. You're gonna get a strong itch to make you go down like that so you can gouge your eyes out. That's why when you see you supposed to be like on preventative measures as far as clearing out hazards. Don't let no hazard sit around because they setting you up to where something can happen where you can hurt yourself. You know what I'm saying? So I see shit like that. I say, oh, let me lay this fork down, or let me put it up, or you know what I'm saying? Like something sticking out, or even if it's something like that you really want or need and you don't want it to break. Then you set on the edge or something, you be like, let me set it up a little better than that. Because it was going to fall. You know, they work it like that. You know what I'm saying? From small to the biggest, they petty like that. And it's all to get you mad. So, you know, you getting attacked right now. You know, I was going to do the Heroes video the other day. And I got so tired earlier. I got stranded at the store. I had went to got off work. I've been doing some side gigs with this guy that renovate houses. So I'm in a house like renovating houses. He's cool as hell. This is his first go around. They just threw some money opportunity, just threw some money at him. It's like, just get this house together. And I'm the first person he called and got hired. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna work for one day or some shit like that. But I've been working there for 2 weeks on this house, and he gonna get another one. So I've been, you know, that's how I've been staying afloat. I've been still looking at the fields to see any gigs is going on. And while I'm working, still checking the gig market, and it was just still dry. I'm like, wow. So I'm getting saved right now by working with him. You know, so I know I'm all over the place, but Sugar Baby, thank you so much for that huge PayPal. I swear, man, I'm gonna get that back to you, and I keep my word. I don't just talk shit. I'm real as they come. That was very nice of you. You really blessed me with that, and of course, Lauren Taylor and Bethany. Bethany too, man. Bethany, thank you so much for that PayPal, cause you saved my life. And I knew I was forgetting somebody. Truth Zone, my boy. Thank you so much for sending your PayPal, cause that was some real shit. I know everybody might not have it to give. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna get you. Whoever sent me something, that's all I have to do is just return it and send it back. It's already in my my logs. So you gonna look up, you gonna see some money coming in, like for real. Cause man, I want to be giving, and that's all I've been doing is receiving. And they got me in this position to make me mad at that. They didn't do anything to make you mad. You want to do this, or it's going to be that. I'm trying to make you mad. You know what I mean? So you know, so you can't let things get you. You got to get tough, man, because it's they're going deeper with it, and it's unveiling, and you know, it is more. Oh yeah. Yeah, esoteric knowledge, man. My bad. Big ups to him because he sent me a cash app a couple of times, some good ones, and he ain't even in a position to give cash apps like that. You know what I'm saying? He was looking out, man. I really appreciate you. I'm gonna get that money back to you too, man, for real. And he got my personal phone number. He texts me all the time. If you cool and I'll give you my personal number, man. We can chat, talk about whatever. You know what I'm saying? Had a good conversation. Talking like an hour on the phone. So everybody, in different places, spaced out. And I was gonna get the RV so I can connect with everybody. They killed all that shit. I was supposed to do that 3 years ago. They killed all that shit. Walked me down. Took the RV, broke it first, then took it. You know, that hurts me. That hurts me right there. Not no girlfriend leaving me. My RV leaving me. You can go look into a year and a half ago. I was doing videos in the RV. That bitch gone. When I was in the RV, I wasn't planning on coming back to no hotels. When they took the RV, that forced me to come back to the hotel. So you gotta look at the Matrix, what the Matrix want from you, aka God. He's the creator of the Matrix. So you know what I'm saying? He don't want you living off the grid. Oh, he ain't about to live off the grid. He ain't gonna motherfucking unite with other people. Let's break his let's stop that. And they did it so smoothly I couldn't do nothing about it. I swear. So, you know, you can't get mad at it. But I was very upset at that. Very upset at that. Not to the point to where it you radiating bad energy and you getting headaches and shit. And you're you know what I'm saying? You don't, understandable shit, you're gonna be feeling it for a second. But don't you got a day. Not even that, but you got a day. Next day, the next day, you supposed to be off on that shit. You supposed to be. You don't let it be hindering you the next day. Don't take your problems into the next day. As far as like um, emotional attachments, I had to emotionally detach from that RV. Got my cat stolen. Hey, got a new cat. I was just about. I got video of it. I was gonna do an introduction with the cat. Lady around the corner stole my cat. Then moved away. Nobody don't know where she at. So that hurt me. So they do little shit to where when you get attached, that's why you don't never get attached to nothing. When you a real player in the game, because they gonna use it against you, and they gonna show, and he's gonna show you, or people like you, people that can acquire all these things, and they gonna be soulless beings. Soulless beings gonna have more than you. If you graduated, went to college for 7 years, and versus somebody who didn't, who the zombie, you got programmed 7 more extra years. So of course you're gonna be a zombie. You're gonna go take the Michael Jackson. That's what I call it now, the Michael Jackson. I call the jab the Michael Jackson. So, because a Michael Jackson Thriller video when they all was zombies in that bitch. So I call it the Michael Jackson. So, they take the Michael Jackson and they believe the politicians. They, you know what I'm saying? They do everything. They go to work, they come back. No spiritual growth, just spiritually dead. But they have more materials than you. I knew what this place was about. Because the proof is in you. You know you're a good person. You know this. So how come God ain't blessing you? You got to be like, hold on, man. There's something rigged about this. This ain't right. Because I'm a good person, and I see this person ain't a good person, and he got all the material things. So people got to look at the proof is in you. The proof is in you. You know you're a good person. You ain't never got, blessed. And when I say blessed, I mean financially blessed. He made you forced to consume, so money will be a blessing, right? He the one made you forced to consume. How can he make you forced to consume, meaning you got to eat 3 times a day, but don't bless you with no money to buy the food? You ain't gonna buy me. Eating is a necessity. You ain't gonna bless me with motherfucking money so I can buy food because you made me forced to consume. Look at world hunger. How motherfuckers is hungry all around the motherfucking place. Like, why? Why is there so much motherfucking hunger in the world? But you made us forced to consume. You have to put that into consideration. Ain't that a little weird? Then you got people saying, no, good health is a blessing. That's what the slave master taught you. Yeah, to be healthy working for them. Nigga, that's not no blessing if you healthy working for them. Only if you working for yourself. They let him get a business and won't let you do it. And stop you. That's what they do. There's enough numbers in here that make it look like it's all fair. And we just gonna hold these particular people back. Yeah, they do that all the time. Then you're not aware of it, then you like, it must be me. Oh. And there you go, they got you. You going on your down spiral of guilt. Guilt is a sin, man. You're supposed to be guilty. You start lowering your vibration. Guilt is a very dangerous motherfucking emotion. You can lower your vibration by so many multiple steps because you feel guilty. You're not supposed to feel guilty because anything you did bad, if it had to be in a mistake. So for you, not the zombies, but I'm talking about for you, it had to be. If you do something bad, it had to be a mistake. So if it's a mistake, you can't be too guilty, feeling too guilty and down on yourself. It was a mistake. You ain't mean to do it. You're supposed to feel guilty when you mean to do it and you did it and you like, well, damn, why I do this? Why I do that? The guilt is a bad motherfucker. Now you don't supposed to be going around doing whatever you want and don't be feeling guilty. That's not what I'm saying. If you're a good-hearted person anyway, you don't never supposed to be guilty because you're not intentionally doing no bad to nobody. And if it happened by a mistake, then it's still nothing to be guilty about. It was a mistake. So guilt shouldn't even enter your aura. Jealousy either. Any of them. They're all demons. Your astrology sign is a demon that by default you had to defeat that off rip. You as soon as you born, come through the womb, you got that motherfucker. Then you got to fight the demons of social entanglements and spells that people, when you go out in the world and you converse and have conversation and dialogue and maybe arguments, and people can cast demons onto you. You know what I'm saying? So you have to, or you learn some, passing demons is like really, oh, yo, man, hit this crack, bro. Fuck it, man, ain't nothing else to do. You smoked the crack. Well, he just gave you, now you got his demon. Even if it's some unhealthy ass fucking dessert that's poisonous to you. Oh, try this, girl. Oh, I'm hooked. Now you got this demon. Oh, you go to church one Sunday. He telling you to go take the Michael Jackson. They finally convinced you to go take the Michael Jackson. Now you got that curse. And that curse is a motherfucker. Because it ain't nothing but illness. Quick illness. Oh my God. I feel sorry for people who went out and did that. Man. You couldn't pay me to do that shit. Dumbass shit. And people were just feeling so motherfucking. It's people, it was in the comments of certain videos talking about that shit, and they was admitting it like, man, I had to do it for my job, man, but I wish I'd never done it because I fucked my life up. Now I'll be having this annoying feeling, hurting feeling that never goes away. This and that is off, and I'm like, man, you going through heart murmur, all types of shit. Like, you going through all this. Girl was like, I'm a healthy 22-year-old girl. She was beautiful. Oh, my God. Beautiful. Pocahontas. Now I got to deal with this heart murmur. Because after I did that, I started noticing I'm just feeling weird. And it's going to be like that, and it's been like that ever since I did that. And I just feel fucked up that I did that shit. I feel so hurt and bad that I made that dumbass decision. I should have never done it. I should have walked off of my job and said, fuck you. They know they can't do that to me. You know how many jobs I quit just off of some bullshit you do? I see one thing you do bullshit, I'll walk right up off that job. So coming with the Michael Jackson, you know I ain't going for that. I don't give a fuck what. I be like, see ya. I'm sorry. I don't care. And a lot of people got jammed up. You got females got 4 kids. Y'all living check to check. You can't walk off the job like you want. So you you convince yourself that, yeah, I'm gonna do this for the fam. Then you take the Michael Jackson. Then all of a sudden, job lay you off anyway. The number they was gonna lay you off anyway. It's some people got laid off anyway after they did that shit. I know they feel real dumb. So you know what they doing with with all that. Now let's switch over to the new word for the towers is 5,000 grand. So I'm gonna call them 5,000 tower. I can't say the short, I gotta say the long because I gotta switch it up. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta switch up, you gotta be ahead of the curve, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause that shit this second round gonna be stronger and they're gonna be real strict on that shit on online. So niggas gotta change code words every year. Don't use the same one. Don't use the J word. They on to that shit. So I call it Michael Jackson. So it was a story that about, well, it's not about the 5,000 towers. Is I'm leaking that to that little outbreak thing had just happened with them kids in the classroom. Remember a video? That's why I call this one random conspiracy thoughts, because in one of my previous random conspiracy thoughts, I said that remember when the kids were off from school for a long time. I think they ain't go to school for a year because of the Michael Jackson. Well, because of C Note 19, they was out of school for like 6 months, and I made a video saying that they are installing all the 5,000 towers all around their school, and even have like rotors that's coming inside of the school to where it's translate to where it can come into the school. But if you have like multiple ones outside, that should be good enough. It'll go through the windows and everything like it's in the school. So anyway, they was doing some updating their systems. A lot of these schools was updating their systems to where it's digital and shit. Like, so they put a lot of boxes and shit, like adapter boxes in these schools. You know what I'm saying? So they can get the 5,000 tower signals. And I told y'all it has 3 functions. It's a video that they played. I got screenshots on my other phone, and that phone is cracked. The glass is cracked. I got to buy a new front screen just so I can get to open it, motherfucking, and to transfer all my videos and shit to this phone. But anyway, they have 3 functions in them boxes. It's a video that aired on YouTube. Only saw it 1 fucking time. And these motherfuckers deleted that shit. You would never see that video again. They will block it before you even motherfucking try to upload that bitch. Only saw it 1 time. And that was all I needed. And they have 3 functions. A guy went up to a 5,000 tower box and opened that bitch up. It had 3 functions on that bitch. It had gamma, alpha. It was alpha, gamma, and it was one more. Alpha, gamma. Shit. I forgot the other one, man. Damn, I ain't said that in so long. I used to say that shit. That shit used to roll off my lip. But they have 3 functions in there to where, hey, on the lower minimum frequency, that's what they probably keep it on. But if they turn it to the middle one or the highest one, is where you can, in my opinion, to where you can get sick. Because radiation do make you sick. It is what's the opposite of alkaline? Acidic to your body. You know what I'm saying? If your cell phone gives out a lot of radiation, just think of what a tower can do. And if you get too much radiation, you're just gonna start getting sick because your immune system is getting attacked. So they don't gotta attack you, they attack the immune system. When your immune system get to a lower point, sicknesses just come in because it's stopping all this. You walking around with sicknesses at the door, but your immune system fighting them bitches off and keeping them from coming in. But when they get sick, they just walk right on in. Shit, you can catch a cold the next fucking hour. Your immune system, drops a notch. Next hour, you caught a cold. Boom. Any lingering problems that was hidden, but it was at the tip of the berg of tipping over, the immune system go down, boom, that bitch triggered. It's coming out. Boom. Whatever it is. It could be diabetes, anything. It could be any motherfucking thing. It will trigger, it will escalate any of your sicknesses that you don't even know about. That's you're close to, like, having it like it's being detected. So, and I remember saying these things in the video, and motherfuckers was like, and YouTube flagging me, man. They very motherfucking strict about that shit. They will flag your shit, delete your shit in a heartbeat over that shit. So that's why I'm coming up with code words. And if they don't like that, I ain't nothing I can do for them. I'm gonna take them to court, because you ain't about to play with me. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter if you know what I'm talking about. If I'm not saying the word, you cannot do nothing to it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I remember on the video, I said 12 ain't shit. On the comments, I said 12 ain't shit. 12 is the police. You can't, of course you can say police ain't shit, but yeah, they flag you over. Because you're saying police ain't shit type shit. You know what I'm saying? I said 12 ain't shit, and these motherfuckers flagged me. So because they know who I was talking about. No, they can't do that shit. And I'm saying that because it's going to be more cases. How can these things pop out in China, then all of a sudden in Ohio, it's popping out right there. Minnesota. Ain't nobody, no teachers or students ain't went from China to the classroom in the United States no time soon. So how did it get there? The 5,000 towers. For real. They hit the switch up and they making people sick. Now you got people, and something weird going on to where they got these not hospitals. I'm getting cold calls from these Asian. And something funny about what the United States did with the Asians, the Chinese, or whatever. They calling my phone talking about some health insurance. They going batshit crazy, calling me. I told them every fucking excuse in the book. I told them I got it already. Lying and shit. I got it already. I told them wrong number. They still calling me. They are harassing me with this shit. They harassing everybody with this shit. They calling you 5 times a day, calling me 5 times a day on different phones, asking me, do I want this health care? Why do you want me on health care? Something about this enrollment. And they did a little thing on YouTube and commercials on these sites talking about you got $6,300 coming to you, but you got to sign up. It's that shit right there. And I pushed the link and it was some bullshit. I called them. They was like, you don't get no money. It's not like that. You just get a couple of dollars in health care benefits, not actual cash. Like the commercial was saying, you get actual cash on a card that you can use. It was complete lie, bullshit, just to get you to go over there and sign up. Why you want me to sign up for insurance for? Why? To sign a contract to where it's something that's linking to the next outbreak type shit. Something had to do with that. And why is the Chinese doing this? Not one American called me for this shit. It's always an Asian. It's something, and then we about to go to war with China. I'm like, it's something funny, fishy going on. For real. It's things are just getting fishy with this shit. So it's going to be a time where you might have to burn them bitches down. You might have to pour gasoline on them bitches and light a match. Where the box part, the wire's at. You light a match in that motherfucker. It ain't going to work after that. And you walk outside and you see a lot of motherfuckers moving like zombies, and we off the grid anyway, there's no power. Well, them motherfuckers gonna be working. And you walk and you start feeling eerie and ill, you run straight to that box and you throw some gasoline and light a match to that motherfucker. You burn all them bitches down. And I guarantee you're gonna be start feeling better in the next 30 minutes. The fuck out of here. They around here digging up the middle median of the roads, putting some big ass fucking shit in there. What the fuck is y'all putting in these roads? Why y'all so hell bent doing all this fucking construction and all at one time? They're demonic. I told you about this world. This world is fucking demonic. God is behind all this shit. I'm just trying to let you know to wake y'all up. Stop fucking praying. Stop that shit. You fucking slaves, stop doing that shit. All this begging, you ain't even getting shit. Stop this fucking shit. We have to do this shit ourselves. Ain't goddamn one prayer worked in this fucking world. I don't know why y'all keep doing this shit. Oh, cuckoo nuts in the comments. Oh, Jesus said, you like just shut the fuck up. Shut your robotic ass up. You sound like a robot. So, what else? There's so much shit. Yeah, these old fake distractions and shit with Puff Daddy and shit. Nobody don't give a fuck about that. Man, if y'all when these stories come out, man, I be like, man, that nigga ain't gonna do a day in he ain't gonna do a day in jail. He ain't nothing. It's just to distract you just for a week or two. And it's already been a week or two, and Puff Daddy walking around like it ain't nothing. People snitched on him, said his name, and it's Tupac murder. The guy went to jail. Ain't nobody gonna do shit to Puffy. He a fucking top general ass devil. They love them. If anything happened to him, he gonna go play another role. Because then people be like, oh yeah, his karma coming back. No, it's not. His karma ain't coming back to him. Ain't no such thing as fucking karma. It's either he about to go play another role, they killing his character, Because when your character ain't doing shit or producing shit, they get rid of the character. He ain't in your face. You got to be working. You got to be bringing your followers and selling your soul and bringing your followers to them. And all his followers ain't following him. They don't like him. Even though they still sub to his channel, they no everybody don't like fucking Puff Daddy. Ever since Tupac died. Like they really don't like him now after that Casey incident where he beat up his girlfriend and raped her and treating her like a fucking slave and all that shit. I mean, shit. They all do that shit. But they ready, it look like they ready to he ain't rapping no more. He ain't doing shit with his followers. You gotta be move as soon as you start moving, then they gonna be they ain't no live your life and live off your millions. You gotta stay working and bringing souls. You can't sit back and they let you do it for a couple of years, but they gonna say, hey, what you gonna do? They'll take you out, they sacrifice you. You ain't gonna sit up and live away from us. You might grow in the wrong direction. You might come, you might step into the light. And you got 40, 50 million in the bank. You can't have that shit. You got power. You got to be rolling with us, showing us that you working for us and working, still working. And so then, okay, it's good. You ain't about to disappear and go off somewhere. They don't give a fuck if you did 10 years worth of fucking backwards ass toes kissing. They don't give a fuck if you did it for 10 years straight. On the 11th year, you better be doing something and doing something. Because if you not, and you be gone too long, they gonna be like, oh, what is he doing? What is he doing? Oh, he's trying to wake up. Oh no, take him out. Take him out. Exactly what they gonna do. And I said in videos to where you can sell your soul on a regular job. Truth Zone said that in this video. And that shit true. You can sell your soul at a regular fucking job. Like you can. I seen motherfuckers sell their soul to the supervisor. Straight up. This girl gave up the pussy not to get a job. She got up in there to keep her job. Sold her soul. You might be some gay shit, doing something you don't want to do, sucking the boss dick, whatever. They do shit like that. It's the underworld. They do it all the time. Your boss might be a part of a child traffic ring. You never know. And here you come showing your light. Man, they ain't gonna like that shit. Man, this is stupid. Saw a story to where there was it's one of these old, what's the perfect word for her? She ain't no soulless being, but she sure is knocking at the door of that shit. She a zombie. And she one of those percentages that can wake up a little bit. Like she can, it's a small percentage of zombies that can wake up. That's the part that they're scared of. Because they ain't fully cooked. You have cooked, you can still wake up. You fully cooked, you done, right? But it takes time. So if you ain't go through the proper timing and be a motherfucking zombie, that means that you can turn that shit around. Somebody can be like, yo, and do it like that. And that's what they scared of. When they don't want you to wake the crowd up. But huh. Yeah, so look like I'm gonna just go ahead and end it. Shit. Yeah, I gotta go ahead and end this right quick, man. But sorry I had to cut it off like that, but you know. Oh yeah, just right quick, the Israel war. They're voting to for a ceasefire. Ain't nobody buying into that shit. Yeah. So stay strong and stay vigilant. And it's just a warm up for me to get back to do Heroes. Heroes will not be done like this. It will be done way better. But I wanted to go briefly into Heroes. It's gonna be the sneak peek of what it really is gonna be. But you know, so because the time is coming. It's coming. It's right around the corner, man. I told you. Ever since I came on this motherfucker, man, I told you we're gonna be facing some hardships, man. I'm talking about killing in the streets. So you gotta prepare yourself, your mind, everything. You know what I mean? You can't freeze up. You gotta go out there, and if you run out of food, go out blazing. You know, don't go out like no bitch crying, cause you gonna go into the astral realm like that, and they're gonna be able to trick you. But I would like to say I'm getting sleepy, y'all. I'm sorry about it, but I would like to say thank you to all my supporters. If you didn't, thanks again, Sugar Baby, for real. He came through huge, huge. That was the amount that I needed to really like catch back up and be like ahead, you know. So man, big ups to you, bro. Man. But and it got me want to look into the Bitcoin right quick too. So this is Life is Rigged, man. Sunday will be the video y'all gotta look out for. Heroes. I'm out.